Friends, Namaskar. September 5th, as all of you know, is the birthday of our second president, Shri Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, a great thinker, a great philosopher, a great teacher. He is a person having vast knowledge on various topics, has gone to the bottom of each and every subject which he came across. We cannot fathom the depth of his knowledge. His mental faculties are very, very rich, which we cannot imagine. September 5th, being the birthday of the great soul, let us remember him. It is the duty of every citizen to remember and to pay tributes to that great soul, to that great son of India. I would like to read out some passages of his speech on the aim of education, which was delivered by the President at Madras Christian College, Tambaram, on the 7th August 1962. I forgot to tell you one thing. The government of India had published several books on the President Radhakrishnan's speeches and writings. There are several books published by the Publications Division which contain wonderful speeches and the writings of that great soul. Just I would like to read out one passage from that book, from that speech I had earlier mentioned on education. Education is there to help us to find out what we are for in this world. Is it merely to grow rich or grow learned, or is it for the purpose of fulfilling yourself and making yourself an offering to the Supreme? Man cannot be satisfied by wealth, by learning, but by developing the quality of detachment, of renunciation, making himself the instrument of a higher purpose. It is there that the realization of the fulfillment of man abides, and it should be our endeavor to develop it. The subject of philosophy, which I happen to take up by sheer accident, has been of considerable help to me in giving me a purpose in life and in giving me a goal to work for. Philosophy, truly speaking, is not pride in the possession of wisdom. It's merely pride in the love of wisdom. What matters is that you must aspire, you must love it. And philosophy in this country, as in other countries, has always meant a spirit of detachment. To be a spectator is to detach oneself from this dream of happiness and try to achieve some kind of judgment on the world in which one happens to be born. You are not lost in the series of objective happenings. You do not become a mere object. You possess an element of freedom. It is the element of freedom that holds the key to the progress of the world. We are bound by the link of love. It is because the human individual has something of the celestial fire in him that he is able to advance into the future, not merely repeat the past. All freedom is a perpetual crusade against that which is stagnation, evil, and imperfect. If you are truly a human being, if you realize your freedom, you will realize that there is a great responsibility owed by you. At a time like this, when the perils of the future loom so large, the possibilities of the future are also there. What is necessary is the philosophical vision. We should not bother about what is going to happen tomorrow or the day after. If we look at the whole course of human evolution, we will realize that this is a time when men have become articulate and imagination has become alive. When conscience has become awakened. All these things are symptoms of the progress which humanity is making. One need not despair. It should be possible for us to face the difficulties which are ahead, overcome them, and make the world a better, a more dynamic, and more creative world. There are wonderful speeches. Each volume is of this size. I am having 5 volumes with me. Fortunately, I bought this in the book exhibition. Really, this is the all his books and teachings are the food for thought. All his thoughts, all his teachings will expand our horizon of thought. Our faculties of thinking will increase. Definitely, we will be benefited when we read almost the entire work done by Dr. Radhakrishnan ji. We are fortunate to have that great soul to be our president, to be our second president. Just like Plato once said, the philosophers must be the kings. Yes, we had seen that great philosopher as our president. Let us remember that great soul on the occasion of his birthday. My pranams to him. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.